Now let's play hide and seek together.
I can't, I got COVID.
Plasma, stay away from Camp Bell. We don't want you to get the virus as well.
I hate the COVID virus. I want to kill it.
Technically, you can't kill it. Because it isn't alive in the first place. All they do is infect cells that are alive. Viruses are just genetic material wrapped in a capsid, which is a coating made of protein. Some also have a lipid envelope.
Does that mean all viruses are pretty much the same?
Not necessarily. They can vary in the shape of their capsids, whether they have DNA or RNA as the genetic material, whether that is single-stranded or double-stranded.
Wait, is that different from differentiating DNA and RNA?
Good question, and the answer is yes. You can have single-stranded DNA and double-stranded RNA, though they are less common. Other differences include whether the genetic material is linear or circular, and in the case of RNA viruses, whether the strand is positive sense or negative sense.
That makes zero sense to me.
Positive sense RNA means the RNA is ready to be translated directly, whilst negative sense RNA means that it must be transcribed first before it can be translated into a functional protein. There are also retroviruses, which carry RNA that is meant to be reverse transcribed into DNA and be integrated into the host cell. An example is HIV.
Oh, I've heard of HIV.
How does the COVID virus look like?
The COVID virus, or the SARS-CoV-2, has a single-stranded positive sense RNA packaged with proteins. It is enveloped.
Oh, nothing interesting.
An interesting virus is the bacteriophage lambda. They alternate between the lytic and lysogenic.
Can you talk in English?
The lytic and lysogenic cycles are ways in which some viruses make copies of themselves. We will use bacteriophage lambda as an example here. In the lytic cycle, it first attaches to the cell and inserts its DNA. The genetic information is replicated and some is translated into proteins. Then, these parts are used to make new viruses. These produce enzymes that make the cell lyse, which is why it is called the lytic cycle.
What about the other one?
In the lysogenic cycle, the virus also first attaches and inserts its DNA. However, this is not immediately used to make viruses. First, this strand of DNA is inserted into the host cell's genome. This doesn't do anything just yet. The cell would just replicate its genome and divide as if the strand of DNA was part of its genome.
So it doesn't do anything?
Until there is a stressor such as UV light or low nutrient conditions. In this case, the cell will enter the lytic cycle, so viruses are created, making the cells lyse. In a way, this is worse because the virulent genetic material is present in multiple cells now.
Wow, that's clever. I wonder who designed viruses like this.
It's just evolution. Viruses evolve pretty quickly.
Why? I also want to evolve quickly.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Viruses evolved by natural selection. There are many of them with slightly different traits. Those that survive carry their traits to the next generation, resulting in evolution. They evolved rapidly due to 3 reasons. The first one is that they have a short generation time, meaning the time a virus produces the next generation. This means that they can pass multiple rounds of selection in a short period of time. The next one is high mutation rate. Viruses, especially RNA viruses, have a high mutation rate, which makes it more likely that some of them carry traits that are more beneficial to them. Lastly, viruses have a large burst size. In other words, they produce many copies of themselves at once. This means that there is a higher chance that some viruses carry advantageous traits.
That makes sense. I wonder how it all started though. Where do viruses come from? And are they like ancestors of cells?
Great question. Scientists are still debating about this, but the current evidence leans towards the idea that viruses developed after cells.
After?
Think about it. Viruses need cells to replicate. If there weren't cells, how could the first viruses replicate?
Oh, right.
What we think now is that viruses developed from cells. There are 2 hypotheses as to how: the progressive and regressive hypothesis. The progressive hypothesis states that viruses arose by taking parts of cells for themselves. The regressive hypothesis states that viruses were once cells that gradually lost cellular components.
So now that they're not alive, you can't kill them.
You can't technically kill a virus, but your immune system can destroy them. For Campbell, this just means staying hydrated and getting plenty of rest.
Perfect.